Good afternoon, all. This is a video relating to your PCO application. Now, this, as you're seeing, this is the medical form, which is part of your application for getting a PCO license. As you can see, the form here is TPH 204. Now, this form can be downloaded online. Just go into Google, type in TPH 204 medical form. This, you can easily download it. This form would need to be taken to your GP to fill in for you. There is a charge for this form for your GP to fill it. I'm sure you can find out that information. I think depending on the GP, it's from about £75 to maybe 110. I think it might vary from place to place. Right. So, but the reason for doing this video is just to stress the importance of this medical form. This form, if it's not filled properly, it could delay the processing of your application. So that's the main reason why I am doing this video, to make you understand that this can cause a delay of 4 weeks or 8 weeks, depending on what is found not to be information not to be adequate. So basically, you can see this is the beginning of the form, which is the declaration. What I want to do is just take you through this form rapidly, to just point out the things you need to just look out for. So once you take this form to your GP, the first part of this form is just entering your details, which is straightforward. I won't spend any time here. Your GP details information, they will fill this information in. Then the next section, basically just privacy notice. There's not a lot of information here. Here is just for you to sign and date. Then section D is the medical conditions. Just read this information. Here is just saying have access to individual medical records, conduct a physical investigation in person when completing this form. So basically, this is what the doctor is going to do. And then one important thing is that they could also consult the DVLE publication Assessing Fitness to Drive, a guide for medical professionals. So they can look at this and look if there are any things that that DVLE has specified about driving that could impact, or let's say impact or have a negative effect to your form. Now, the main part of the form where your GP fills is section 1 here is on your cardiovascular. So based on your records, she would either say yes or no. Make sure that every box is ticked. I can stress the importance of that, because if they are not, they would regard the information incomplete. And you can see that at the bottom of this section, the GP has to put a stamp and put a signature and their details. Yeah. Right. Then once all that is finished, you move on to section 3, which is also relating to cardiovascular diseases again. Just go through all the questions there, make sure they're filled. Then once that's done, you move on to 4, which is musculoskeletal. The importance of the importance is to make sure that all this is filled up and your GP stamp is put at the end of it. Next section is section 5, relating to diabetes. All questions answered. Move on to section 6, which is neurological. All questions answers. We're getting to the bottom of the form now. Then section 7, please pay attention here. Section 7 is relating to your vision. Yeah. Now, your GP can either fill this for you, or you can go to the optician. So it depends on whether your GP is happy to fill this information in for you, or you need to go to the optician. You can hit me up if you want me to explain this further or advise you further on what to do. but those are the options there. Number 8 is relating to psychiatry. So it's a question of yes or no. Go through all that. It's important they fill all that, and any other conditions, they can put that information there. Now, the next step is section E. Section E is providing more information if there's need to provide more information about the questions that will be answered. And also, please also make sure you refer to the DVL publication and just check. You just need to read this to just know the conditions that could have an impact in regards to this whole application. Just go do a read through of it. So basically your GP just needs to enter in information relating to any of the stuff that's been filled in already. The ones that's done, section F is important that she fills this in. This is just a declaration to state that all the information is correct, and she's gone through this using your medical records, which are up to date. Basically, that's it in a nutshell. Just stress it again to just say to you that it's important this form is filled correctly. If you have any concerns or any queries, just send me a text on the number, and I should be able to answer your questions. Just give you a brief pointer. So once you fill this in, attach this, fill the remaining part of the form, get your DBS. Make sure you already have you've done your DBS thing, and make sure it's done correctly. Just if you got any questions, send me a text. I might not respond immediately, but I'll definitely come back to you. So all the best, and I hope you get everything done correctly. Thanks. Have a good day.